BEEBOSSY here. So let's talk about CNAs and healthcare. Don't worry why I look like this. I like hair, so I'm not sure of myself. You can see this. It's me. Anyways, so being that I work in healthcare and I'm seen as an essential person that has to come into work, and the nursing department is super short staffed. Obviously, people are sick, people are scared, people have 2 jobs, they can't make it to their other job because they're doing overtime at their other job because their other job needs them, and all this hoopla, right? So we have to help feed the residents. And normally I don't really mind doing that, but today I was reminded, because I haven't done it in a long time, feed the residents. I was reminded how short-staffed nursing homes are. In general, not specifically, in general. Because I was feeding a resident who took a long time to eat. And I was thinking, if there's 35, 37 residents, let's say usually there's 40 residents on the floor, average. If there's 40 residents on the floor and there's 4 CNAs, that means each CNA has 10 residents. And some residents are 2 people assist, meaning they need 2 CNAs to help them either get out of bed or take a bath or whatever it is. So sometimes you can have 11, 12, whatever it is on your list because you have 2 people assist or whatever it may be. Sometimes you have residents who don't need no assistance, very limited assistance. The point is I was feeding a resident today and she took a long time to eat. She had the average things on her plate. She was puree, nectar thickened, and she had soup, she had coffee, she had juice, pineapple puree, the works, pudding, all that stuff that they feed residents or that they prefer to eat on their tray or that they provide, whatever. It took a long ass time to feed her. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, if I was a CNA, right, and I had to feed this resident and it took 40 minutes to feed her, because you want to make sure the resident eats all their food and that you're not rushing them and all that stuff. So let's say it takes 40 minutes to feed this resident and she starts at 12:40, finishes at 12:20. Well, what? She starts at 12:40, finishes at 1:20, right? And then you have the next resident who they want to go to activities by 2 o'clock because that's their preferences and you have to adhere to this. This CNA now has to rush to that resident, make sure they change them, get them ready for activities, but there's another person they have to help feed. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There's no reason why 4 people should have 10 people on their assignment. I always felt there should be more staff. And, the nursing home has to follow a minimum. State guidelines says, you have to have a minimum of this staff on schedule for this amount of residents, right? When nursing homes provide the minimum, to me, it's like a slap in the face. If I could provide less people, I would. But I got to provide this minimum. They never overstaff, ever. On a regular day, they don't. It has to be a super emergency, and then they can't even regularly staff, so how they're gonna fucking overstaff? But they never fucking overstaff. Imagine that. Overstaff. That's a word for a reason. Because you're overstaffed. And they never do, though. No department ever fucking overstaffs. Only the fucking departments that don't need the people in that department. And that's usually where the money is, and the owners, and people who have their hands in the pot and collect shit without even being involved. Because there's people who work in nursing homes who get paid from nursing homes and don't even work in nursing homes. I know that for a fact. There's people who own nursing homes and their family is just on payroll just because. The fuck? Generational wealth people, that's what we need to get on. I don't know how it's so impossible for us, yo. Anyways, that was just my thoughts on that. That was a quick update on coronavirus in the nursing home world and what's going on. There's short-staffed people. Don't forget about the nursing homes. And there's other staff coming in to help. There's other people who are making it happen as well. The receptionists answering the phones. The social workers who are dealing with the concerned families as well. The rec leaders who are trying to keep these residents entertained and their mind occupied from the paranoia and hysteria that's being invoked into their minds. The housekeepers who are cleaning these rooms that are infected and barely have materials to do so. To the people who are helping feed the residents, cook the food, and make sure that, you know, they're still having a nutritious and delicious meal. The respiratory people, the rehab people who are still coming in. Everybody who's in nursing homes. Like, there's not, you know, just people who are being only hands-on, you know. They're obviously the primary ones and the ones who are dealing with this in the front line. But in the nursing home world, we're all dealing with it as well. So don't forget. Anyways.